Hey there, Pokefans. Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Matt, and we're going to continue our seasonal rank climb using a team that we built from scratch. Let me go ahead and start this off by saying happy Thursday. The week is almost over, and I cannot wait for this weekend. Although I do have a busy weekend coming up, the round down of the holidays, but more like cleaning because we do have an inspection coming in for our townhouse that can happen anywhere between now and March, but I need to also do other stuff around the house. I'm hoping to have that done by this weekend, and I also have plans of cleaning out my car, and yeah, hopefully we'll have everything done sooner rather than later so that I can come on and hang out with you guys hopefully this weekend. We don't have a regional, and as far as I'm aware, we don't have a grand challenge coming up, but I could be wrong. But so far nothing set to the docket, and I'm actually kind of excited to have a little bit more time resting and relaxing. So without further ado, let's get into our matches and go from there, and I'll see you guys at the end. So wish me luck. I'll see you there. Yep, we have Annihilate, Blow and Ninetales, Talonflame, Garchomp, Pavilion. That's a really cool color palette, and Golden Go. Okay, so we're kind of already leaning into Arcanine a bit just because we needed to take down Talonflame. So I think I'm gonna go these two first, and then Garchomp, and I'm kind of leaning into Elegant, but I might go Golden Go instead. Now, Pavilion could come in here and do a lot of things, right? Compound Eyes, I believe Pavilion has Intimidate as well, so we do have to keep an eye on that. But it's just more worrying about whether or not that we're going to get hit by Sleep Powder. So we do have to keep that in mind. All right, so Garchomp and Talonflame. Yep. Oh, what's the best option here? Intimidate up. Drop their attack one stage. We're gonna go ahead and protect here because I think we're gonna get hit by a lot, and then Rock Slide to hopefully knock down Talonflame. If they don't do Tailwind here, it's gonna be really detrimental to them in the future, but Garchomp right now is in trouble immediately with Whimsicott being on the floor. Now, I could still be hit with a lot from Garchomp. Could be Choice, could be Banded, or could be like Scarf, could be Banded. Talonflame goes for the Tailwind, which means that Garchomp is going to attack before me, which is why I did this, because here comes the Earthquake, which would have knocked down Arcanine. It's not going to get a one-hit KO. No, I take that like a champ, and that's Life Orb. Okay. Rock Slide, please. It hits the Garchomp, not. That sucks. Okay. That's actually not good. It's not good at all. Let's go ahead and Tailwind again, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just. Yeah, that's. Oh, I'm gonna lift that. Okay, never mind. No, absolutely. Okay, yeah. For some reason, Dual Moonbeat didn't do a ton to Whimsicott. So either they're not physically bulky or physically built. They might be like more defensive. We're still faster than Arcanine. Well, I mean, a lot of people are faster than Arcanine, but here we go. Down goes Talonflame. Dragon Claw doing a ton to Arcanine though. And they do have a -1. That could be the reason why. The -1 probably made it so that Whimsicott could survive. So if that's the case, awesome. Absolutely awesome. Okay, here comes Snow Warning. Let's go ahead and hit you with that. I'm not gonna swap. I'm gonna protect instead. I think protecting is a little bit better for me. Protect. Moon Blast. Knock down this Garchomp. Whimsicott goes down, but I did use Tailwind a turn later, so I will have it a turn later than they will. So I'm okay with this outcome. I am okay with this outcome. The thing that sucks though, I'm gonna bring out Golden Go. He's gonna do like a lot, but I think Annihilate is in the back. And if he is, I might be in trouble. Nope, it's Golden Go. Okay, out of these two, which one should I focus on first? I am actually going to make it rain. But I'm going to Flare Blitz, Golden Go. Here comes their Terra. Maybe I should have checked the board state, because then if I could have saved a turn. Terra Steel. Okay. Now, checking the board state should be something that you do, and I always keep forgetting. Because if this is their last turn of Tailwind, I could have saved Arcanine here. I absolutely could have. You know what? I actually should have. Shadow Ball. Not able to get the KO. Gets really, really close though. Make it rain. That's to take down the Ninetales. I swear to goodness, if Tailwind falls, I should. Well, no. It does fall, but in that interaction, now that I think about it, it's actually best that it is this way, because they would have double protected anyway, which is not what I want. I have Tailwind. It forces them to protect if they have it. I am faster, so I'm going to protect for them. They are going to protect the... Yep, exact. Okay. It's like we saw this already. Right, guys? It's like we saw this already. They're going to go as faster, obviously, and that would have been the double protect there. So 100% that would have happened. I'm just going to go ahead and Shadow Ball, being -1. Stomping Tantrum. It's not going to do double damage, but it is going to do something. They just outspeed my Golden Go, but they're not going to outspeed Garchomp. Garchomp's speed is much higher than Golden Go's. So us risking it on either the low ball or the high ball, I don't know what the number is because I don't know what they built theirs to be. Mine's built a little bit more bulkier with a little bit more speed, so that I outspeed people that put in a little bit more bulkierness into their set. But yeah, it's taking them a while to decide what they want to do. Maybe they're just running out the clock. Maybe they're DCing. I don't know. We shall see. Do 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 do. Yep. I figured that was gonna happen. I'm looking down at my internet still just to make sure that if it is an internet thing, that it's mine. That sucks, as I was winning that match. But it's mine. So yeah. I think they rage quitted. I absolutely think that they rage quitted. It's kind of hard to survive against a Golden Go that has the metal plate and hits, especially Pokemon like Alolan Ninetales without Aura Veil. It's gonna hit for a lot. I think even with Aura Veil, you still have a really, really good chance of being knocked out, just because how frail Aurora or Alolan Ninetales is. It's a good Pokemon, don't get me wrong, but I think that until Regulation G, where people can use Articuno again and people can spam Blizzard Sheer Colds, I think Alolan Ninetales has a place, but it's a lot harder to use if you're not dedicated, or at least put the items for Focus Sash on it. But again, it's really, really hard to take advantage of that. Okay, we've got Murkrow, Hydreigon, Metagross, Annihilate, Greninja. Oh no, and Armarouge. Okay, so why oh no against Greninja? He's got Water Shuriken that hits 2 to 5 times and has priority. I don't like that. I hate that, actually. Hate that a lot. We'll bring in Whimsicott and Arcanine for sure. What do I do for Hydreigon though? There's two options. Hydreigon stays Dragon and gets hit by Garchomp with Dragon Claw, or Terra's Fire and I can't Stomping Tantrum it because it is fire and has the Levitate. So fun times for me. Let's bring in Lilligant. I kind of want to bring in Farigiraf just so that they don't get access to priority. I mean, like Greninja, I don't, only one Pokemon. I mean, Mach Punch again on Metagross too. No, I'm setting myself up for failure that way. Yeah, Golden Go. We pretty much ran out of time. Golden Go's has to be it. In the last team, we brought Golden Go to kind of deal with their Annihilate, but it seemed like we didn't have to deal with it. Our Golden Go was just better, slightly better. We're gonna let the thing come up because it might be doing that thing again where people quit and don't show up on the thing. Which, if that's the case, that sucks. I hate that. I really do. Intimidate. There's a Defiant boost. Gonna hit Armor Rouge 2. So we're gonna hit you. Actually. Yeah, we are gonna hit you. Yeah, we are gonna hit you. And then I'm just gonna flat out burn you too, just so that you do less damage. Oh, okay. Okay. We've seen that set before. Ooh, Armor Rouge, you're kind of taking a lot of damage here. You didn't use Endure. This is not good. Oh my god. Left with just 1 HP left. If he does not KO Arcanine, he's done for. Oh wait, no, I didn't do that. Okay, Sword Power. Alright, that's fine. Terrible choice. Actually, you should not be using Annihilate to do that. I'm just saying it would not be a good decision for that. Absolutely not. Lilligant? Because Lilligant can take 2 hits. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit you. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit you. Like I said, Lilligant can take 2 hits. Okay. Oh, your Scarf. Okay. Tailwind should have been better. Nope, I get that. All right. They won this one. Scarfed Annihilate. Beat up into Armor Rouge, leaving him with just barely a little bit of HP. Not a bad strat. Not a bad strat at all. That's probably what it was supposed to be for. It's either a beat up set for Armor Rouge or Annihilate. Not bad. Not bad. I think there's other Pokemon you could have used better. Whimsicott being one of them has 0 HP. Mousehold also being another one has not 0 HP, but 0 attack. Does very little damage and will still get the same effect on Armor Rouge without doing so much damage. But we're just gonna go ahead and make it rain. They pretty much got this. I'm just playing it out because why not? Why not? I didn't have any priority. +2. Probably expect to. No, they're not. But I know they have weakness policy. It's like I know better. They have weakness policy. Not a bad build. Not a bad build. Kind of similar to what I tried to do, but they did it better. Having Annihilate out there to be able to take hits pretty easily is pretty good. I think have like, if Lilligant was able to attack, we probably would have like a little bit easier time. But me not using Tailwind was obviously the default. I might have been able to pull that out. I don't think so. Realistically, I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. That's a lot of store power bonuses. And it's max speed, so even with Tailwind, I don't think I was going to outspeed it. Yeah, Haze would probably be the best thing. Having a Prankster Haze would have been it. And that's why you bring your Murkrow. Murkrow, Milotic, anyone like Dragonite. Dragonite knows Haze, but it's probably going to go down from Armor, so you have to have a Prankster that does it, because otherwise everything is just going to outspeed it. So. Oh, that's going to be super helpful next regulation too. Bring Haze and Taunt, lots of them. Ooh, okay. Pinchurin, Palmut, Hisuian Electrode, Primarina, Arcanine. This is Hisuian and Bronzong. Okay, let's do these two. What's up? Bronzong, are they gonna bring in? Are they gonna bring in Trick Room? I mean, they could. They see like a lot of Pokemon on my side that are incredibly fast. As a matter of fact, I genuinely outspeed that side anyway. So maybe bringing in these two first. To Lilligant, to Garchomp. I think that's what I'll do. I still have to deal with Primarina as well as their own Arcanine, but I'm really afraid of Bronzong. If it comes out and uses Trick Room, I have no way of countering that. And if I bring in Whimsicott and Tailwind and they use Trick Room, I have to waste 4 turns just so that they don't outspeed. Bronzong Palmut. Okay. Intimidates. Okay, let's Will-O-Wisp you so I can burn you, and I'm going to Imprison on Farigiraf. I can't knock out Farigiraf. Palma having the ability of using Revival Blessing is a problem, but we also have a couple of other things that we have to worry about like almost immediately. So the best counter to that is to have Garchomp in the field, but I can't do that until I get Imprison set up so they can't do anything for Trick Room. What is it? Zip-Zap charge or whatever, something like that. It's weird. Withdrew Palmut, which is great. Who's your other physical attacker? It's Primarina! That sucks. Imprison? Can't use Trick Room! Sealed you off. No longer yours. Could sacrifice Arcanine. He's not really helping us right now. We're gonna Terra and keep him on our team slightly, but we're gonna protect Farigiraf. Withdraws Bronzong. We reintroduce Palmut. Gonna lose our Fairy resistance to get a resistance to Liquid Voice or Hyper Voice, realistically. Rare Blitz. Palmut gets the crit and gets the KO. It goes down. No Revival Blessing for you. Hit with Recoil. Hyper Voice does nothing to Farigiraf. And Primarina does a little bit of damage to Arcanine. Hyper Throat Spray on the Prima. So what's the options now? Bronzong comes back. go ahead and hit the side Pokemon. I'm okay with that. I want a different attack on Farigiraf. Like, Foul Play works for Regulation G. And I wish I had swapped it out beforehand, but unfortunately I can't. So... Foul Play against Bronzong and hope for the best. Now, Bronzong doesn't have a lot of attack stat, so it's not going to do a ton. Again, it's mostly for Ice Riders and Shadow Riders. Shadow Riders is very unlikely, but it's for Ice Riders because they tend to get status increases. Ooh, look at that. Fire. It's going to do very little damage. Or these flare blitzes. Okay. Yeah, try the recall, which does like nothing. Foul Play hits after that. Moon Blast. Over on the Farigiraf does not do enough. Body Press. Still not enough. If you had Iron Defense and not swapped out, maybe that would have worked. Well, if you did Iron Defense and didn't swap out, you... Well, no, they were going to attack last. They would have been KO'd, obviously. But because they didn't, Farigiraf was able to survive. But Body Press is something that Farigiraf does. It resists because it's psychic. No, it's neutral, not resist. So normal is weak against fighting. Withdraws again. Neutral, because normal is weak to fighting, but psychic's resistant to. But it's psychic's resistant to fighting. Okay, Pinchurin comes on out. Slide hits. A lot on the Pinchurin. That's a crit. Hyper Voice goes off. KO the Arcanine, please. You get close. Bronzong has Levitate. Has Levitate. Gonna Foul Play the Pinchurin. Because right now, I think I attack before Primarina does. And that's with Arcanine, so I think I'm fine. Withdraws. Okay. Bring out Bronzong again. Oh, you forgot the Electric Seed. That doesn't get the double? Okay. Flinches? Flinches. Let's go. Let's go, Flinches. Yeah, that you should have swapped Primarina a while ago if you wanted that activated. Turn 1, you should have went from Palma to Pinchurin so that you procced Electric Seed. That would have helped you win against Farigiraf earlier against the Body Press instead of doing what you've been doing. That would have absolutely helped you. But the +1 in defense just helped you survive against Rock Slide. And you know I have that now. But I still outspeed. Right now they're trying to take down Farigiraf because if they do, they're able to get access to their kit, which is to get into Trick Room. But they're not getting access to that, like at all. They've been kind of struggling to take down Farigiraf this entire time. But that's why I have Farigiraf. Farigiraf turns off Trick Room. I turn off Trick Room, I turn off Imprison, I turn off Protects. They can't protect themselves. So because I literally turn everything off, it's really, really hard for people to deal with that. I have access to Protects, I have access to Imprisons, I have access to Trick Rooms, and obviously if that fourth move was like Expanding Force or like Psychic or just something else besides foul play, I would have had an easier time dealing with that. As a matter of fact, I can put on Hyper Voice on Burgraph, put Throat Spray on that Pokemon, and now I make it so that Primarina can only use Moonblast because it can't do Hyper Voice, which shuts off my need to Terra Arcanine because Burgraph says no, you can't access the thing now, which is dope. All right, we got Sneasler, Golden Go, Incineroar, Porygon 2, Amoonguss, and Garchomp. The majority of the Pokemon on that side of field would actually benefit greatly from Trick Room. No, change that thought. It actually wouldn't. And here's why. Sneasler with Unburden would get an obvious boost. Golden Go is naturally fast. Garchomp's naturally fast. Unless they put them at 0 speed and make them not so heavy in speed, Porygon 2 would not work here. So I think we're going with Whimsicott, Arcanine, bring in the Lilligant, and we bring in Golden Go in case if I have to deal with Spore nonsense from the Amoonguss. Now, I do realize that I have 2 Pokemon that are grass types and Golden Go. 3 Pokemon immune to Spore. That is amazing. Also immune to Powder moves. Outside of Golden Go. Golden Go, not so much. Okay, so between these two, okay, so Garchomp has Clear Amulet, and so do I. So what I want to do is, let's protect turn 1 to prevent Fake Out. That's what I want to do first. Right now, I'm generally faster outside of Garchomp. They're going to Terra. Are you going to go to Garchomp? Or are you going to go Fire? It's like reading a book, boys. It's like reading a book. Oh, looking at my crystal ball and just like, oh, I just want to do nothing. Oh, this is great. Too bad I did not bring in Garchomp. So what I've got is what I've got. Fake Out. I don't care. Whatever. Yeah. Lumpy Tantrum also fails. Okay. So we need Outspeed, and then I need a Terra, and I'm going to Rock Slide. Rock Slide's going to do a ton of damage to Garchomp, but they retreat to bring in someone else. Is it? It's the Porygon 2. Crap, they saw my plan and guessed it, I think. We can still win because they do have to take an additional turn to get it set up. And they most likely will have the item Eviolite, which then boosts its defense by 50%. And it's both special and physical. So Talon goes off. I'm extra speedy now. Rock Slide hits both. It's a lot to Incineroar. Roxy Citrus Berry brings it back over the green. Flare Blitz over to the Whimsicott, which takes it down. Oh, that was a crit. Ouchies. Ouchies. Okay, we have one way of doing this, guys. Just one. Just one. If this hits, we are geniuses. But it has to hit. If it doesn't hit, Trick Room goes up and we're boned. We're boned, okay? We're just flat out boned. We don't get a pass go. We don't get oh, here it goes. We get to collect $300. Let's go! Porygon 2 goes down. No Trick Room for you. No recovery. You'll be like, what? What just happened? That usually doesn't KO. Wanna know why it KOs? It KOs because of Hustle. Hustle, for the people that don't know, boosts your physical attacks by 1.5%, but it lowers your accuracy checks to 80%. Yes, you heard that right. Accuracy checks drop to 80%. But you gotta do stuff. So now we'll go ahead and just do entertainment. And I'm gonna rock slide. Withdraws Incineroar to bring back out Garchomp. Now, here's a cool thing about Lilligant. Ah, dang it. Okay. I was like, dang it. Sorry. Lilligant has entertainment. Now, entertainment is a really cool tech that makes, well, my opponent change their ability to what Lilligant's is. And when it's changed to that, they don't have to worry about whatever my opponent is going to do. Because, like, Unburden on, let's say, Sneasler is not going to be so good. Because it's going to be Hustle. And Hustle can make it miss 20% of the time. Okay, Intimidate's come out, which is totally fine. No fake out. So Entertainment hits the Sneasler. Hey, you and I have the same ability. Enjoy Hustle. Rock Slide hits both. Incineroar goes down. Dire Claw hits Lilligant. That's super effective. But I live with 1 HP because I have Focus Sash. Oh no, my Talon's gone. What do I do? You know what? I actually don't know this interaction. This is going to be pretty nice. Actually. This is actually going to be pretty nice. Let's go in close Nope, we're not going to close combat. Oh, this is a good question. Let's go ahead and close combat. No, we're not. We're not doing that. Ice Spinner, you, and I'm going to Rock Slide. Okay, protect, which I'm okay with. There's Earthquake. Well, I didn't swap, but I want to knock out Garchomp. Garchomp is kind of like the bane of my existence right now. And this Rock Slide, if it hits, is going to knock it out. Even with the -1. Garchomp goes down. Alright. Golden Go, come on out. Okay. Go ahead and Shadow Ball. And I'm going to protect. Dire Claw does nothing to Golden Go. Goes off to protect of Arcanine. Okay, do it again. And I'll just burn just because I can. Dire Claw hits. Arcanine goes down, but you've done beautiful, babe. Beautiful. Shadow Ball takes down the Sneasler. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Whew. That could have went so many ways. Absolutely so many ways. Jesus. Okay, so here's kind of like the breakdown of that match. Obviously, they did have a good turn when it comes to Porygon 2 to activate the Trick Room. Thankfully, I saw that a mile away and was able to get out Lilligant after Whimsicott was knocked out, right? Tailwind was already up. They had every prime opportunity to set up Trick Room. So here was the thing, right? As soon as Porygon 2 went down, it no longer had access to Trick Room. It can't do it, which means they either run with my speed tier or a normal speed tier. I don't run opposite speed tiers just because of the fact that I could be running into a position where I can't come back from. And it's even with me bringing in Farigiraf. I have done it, and I have activated Trick Room turn 1 and swapped the speed on my side so it was more effective, but it's mainly to negate others from activating it because it is a huge weakness of my team. I do run Tailwind, I do run Hyper Offensive. All of my guys have max speed to a certain degree, right? Everyone's 252, and that's because I don't want to lose to mirror matches. That's the only reason why they're 252 speed, because other people will compensate. I would much rather just leave it up to fate and have the 50-50 coin flip. If I lose out on a coin flip, that's not my fault. But if I lose out because of the fact that I did not put points in speed, that is my fault. So it's something that I try to keep in mind when building teams, and it's something that I try to make better choices around so that I could make the optimized play depending on what's in front of me. Now, because a lot of people don't use Hustle on Lilligant, they're not expecting the 1.5 times boost. Why it's significant, it's like putting Choice Band on a Pokemon without actually having Choice Band, which is what makes it important. Hustle is great, and you can use moves like Gravity to increase the accuracy to 100% because the ability comes in and it can be altered still, and moves will hit 100% of the time. Just because the ability comes in, it says it lowers the accuracy to 80, but you can use moves that give you better accuracy. Like if Lilligant had access to Hone Claws, it will give you a boost in your accuracy so you can get 100%, even though Hustle says your accuracy is at 80. So just keep that in mind. And that, ladies and gents and Pokefans alike, is going to be the end of today's video. I do apologize ahead of time that it was only able to showcase 4 matches tonight. The reason for this is because the first match, while it counted and gave me points that it counted, as you can clearly see in the number of battles, I have 71 and I should be at 72. This is a glitch that's happened to me quite a bit. When people lose, they DC and I don't get the match win. I get the points, but the rank doesn't go up. My battles doesn't go up. My wins doesn't go up. My losses don't go up. I should be happy that my losses don't go up, but I'm upset because my wins don't go up. My ranking doesn't go up. It seems like something that people know how to do, and it's something that I have seen countless times that people abuse. I think this is a bug that needs to be fixed, because otherwise, how can anyone take, the ranked ladders seriously when you literally have bugs that make it so that you never have a loss record? Because as soon as it looks like you're going to lose, you remove that battle and it no longer exists, even though I clearly have video evidence of that fight. With that being said, this is going to be the end of the video, and the ranking that we currently have is 13,114 with 71 battles. It should be 72, with 33 wins and 38 losses. Should be 34 wins. I was winning that match. Okay, we went 3-1. That's not bad. If I was able to record 6 matches, then we probably would have either went 4-2, 3-3, or like the other day, 5-1. We've been killing it lately, and I cannot wait to continue doing so. But as for right now, this is all that I have to show you. If you guys want to try out the team for the next few days, since we only have this regulation for the next 3 days, I'm going to put up the rental code for you guys. You guys will have access to it and play around with the team as much as you want. And if you guys want the EVs and IVs to the team, let me know down in the comments and I will post them in the pinned comment down below so that you guys will have it, so you know exactly what you're expecting. Like I said, Whimsicott is supposed to set up the team with Tailwind. Farigiraf turns off Trick Room, and other users like Indity, Armarouge, and realistically anyone trying to set up Trick Room, and it stops Protect. 95% of the team have max attack value, which is special attack or physical attack, and speed. The only ones that are different is Golden Go and Farigiraf, and those I will share in the comments with you as well. So there's the route to code if you guys want to try it out for the next few days, since we do have a little bit more time left of season 25. Otherwise, that's all that I have. If you guys enjoyed the show, please, let me know down in the comments, and thank you for supporting what I do. Watching the video is more than enough, but if you guys want to help support me even further, please consider leaving a like, comment, and hitting the subscribe button. All those things help out the channel quite a bit, and it also lets me know that you guys like what you see. So if you guys want to do that, awesome. If not, don't worry about it. At least you came and watched the video. I'm hoping you had a good time. For now, I'm out. Have a good one. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Until then, stay cool or warm, depending on where you're at. Stay hydrated, but most importantly, stay safe. I'll see you later. Peace.